So I've been rewatching Expanse again because it's good and the world's so detailed. Like, they really made up a whole solar system of problems. The politics, the physics, and I just found out why it feels so lived in. It's not because the authors are geniuses. I mean, they are. But that's not the point. It's because this entire gorgeous, hard sci-fi epic, it started as a guy's homebrew D&D campaign. I'm not even kidding. This is the story of how a TTRPG got so good it broke containment and became a bestseller, and then got its own official TTRPG. It's like a snake eating its own tail, but in space. So back in the 2000s, a guy named Ty Frank, who was hilariously George R.R. Martin's assistant, was building this crazy detailed world for a massively multiplayer online game, a hard sci-fi MMO for a Chinese company. He had it all: the Epstein drive, Earth, Mars, belt tensions, the economics of ice hauling, the kind of lore you write because you think it's cool. The MMO deal fell through, which, devastating. Most people would take that binder and just cry, or use it as a very expensive monitor stand. But Ty was not most people. He was like, okay, fine. He started running a tabletop campaign using the D20 modern rule set, which is basically just D&D, but you find a Glock in a dungeon instead of a +1 longsword. And the player characters in this little home game, they were familiar. One player was this depressed hat-wearing detective on Ceres. Sound like anyone? And another group basically was the crew of the Rocinante. Just, before they were cool. For years, this was just Ty's weirdly specific game he ran for his friends. A testing ground where you could die because you forgot to calculate delta V. Enter Daniel Abraham, Ty's friend and legit novelist. He sees this binder, this lore Bible. He listens to Ty talk about this game, and he has a realization. He's like, Ty, my guy, you have a crippling world-building addiction, and also a novel series. So they teamed up. Ty's insane, game-tested universe met Daniel's ability to write people who aren't just stat blocks. They smashed their names together into James S.A. Corey, and then published Leviathan Wakes. The home game had officially gone pro. But here's the best part. The books get huge. The show gets made, and someone goes, you know what this universe needs? A tabletop RPG. And they made one. The official Expanse role-playing game. But it doesn't use the old D20 system Ty played with. Oh no, they used a different system called AGE. So the official RPG is not a copy of the home game. It's a professional reboot of the thing the home game became. It's so meta. The RPG inspired the novelist, which then inspired an RPG. We've achieved peak nerd recursion. The circle is so complete, it's a perfect zero-gravity loop. So to be clear, The Expanse wasn't adapted from a game. It was beta tested in one. That gritty, lived-in feel, that's because it was lived in by a bunch of nerds rolling dice and accidentally creating iconic characters over Cheeto dust. The real proto-molecule was the friends we made along the way.